What is the Michael Saylor effect? I'm going to prove today that there is such a thing as the Michael Saylor effect. I'm also going to prove to you the myth and the stories behind Bitcoin and crypto. I'm not a crypto expert, but what I'm about to show you will make you think and rethink, and it should. Because everything you see here is real, genuine, and everything I do now is for the benefit of you. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to promote anything. I don't want anything from you other than if you wish to give me your company here on YouTube. So my name is Martyn Lucas. I'm the World Piano Man, and let me just show you around my studio right now why I built this. I went to the extreme lengths to build the best live streaming studio on YouTube because I wanted to provide the best service for my audience. I put every single thing into this to prove to you that everything I do here is real and genuine, and I'm putting you first. What you're looking at right now is my real shares, my real money. This is my real investments, all of my money. To make this video real, everything you see here is real. There's no money on the sideline. There's no money in the bank account other than collectively, in total, right now, about $4,500. That's in my personal savings accounts and my day-to-day running of my business account. That's it. No more money, no more pensions, no more money on the side. So everything is here in my portfolio for you to see. I'm live every day on YouTube. I tell the truth. I share with you my life. And we have one of the most engaging channels on YouTube. What is the Michael Saylor effect? Because we're here to talk about that today. And Bitcoin. And all the channels on YouTube which talk about Bitcoin. The first thing I want to say is the fact is no one knows what Bitcoin is going to do. Whether you're a Bitcoin expert or you know nothing about Bitcoin. I kind of sit somewhere in the middle, I think. But for me, I'm going to share with you what I believe is the Michael Saylor effect. Now, if you don't know who Michael Saylor is, he's a CEO of MicroStrategies. But more importantly, he's one of the biggest players on the Bitcoin space. He's got more Bitcoin than anyone pretty much. And he talks about it all the time. Now, what do I mean about the Michael Saylor effect? Well, I've got proof for you that will blow your mind. This morning, live on my show, we did a live poll. And I asked my audience, how many of you understand everything Michael Saylor is saying? Michael Saylor is very intelligent. Michael Saylor is a professional on YouTube. He knows how to influence. He knows how to speak. He's very educated. But is he telling the truth, or is it the biggest Ponzi scheme in the history of the world? Now, just so you know, I do own crypto. I do own Bitcoin. I do own Ethereum, and I have some other coins as well. But when he speaks with great intelligence and great facts and great information. But how many of you actually understand everything he's saying? Now, if you walked into your bank manager's office and your bank manager said a few things about your car loan or investing on a house, buying a house, and you didn't understand something, you'd ask him, right? And you wouldn't buy a house or a car or invest in a business if you didn't know all about it, would you? Would you? I mean, I wouldn't suggest you would. That wouldn't be good financial advice on any level, right? So you'd ask the questions and you'd leave the meeting feeling confident. You know about the mortgage, you know about the loan, and you're happy and you buy the house. But I asked my audience this morning, how many of you understand everything that Michael Saylor is saying? Not just some of it, but all of it. Honestly, do you know exactly what he's saying? And the overwhelming majority of my audience polled, no, they've no idea what he's saying at all. The overwhelming majority, nearly 80 and 90%. I think it was actually 90 plus. And then I said, of the people that don't understand everything he's saying, how many of you, after looking at that and listening to what Michael Saylor says, but let's be honest, is one of the most influential influencers on Bitcoin, have now purchased Bitcoin? And here's what will blow your mind. Over 60%. Even if it was only a third. But it was over 60%. I think it was 64%. Over 60% did. What does that prove without a shadow of a doubt of the world we live in? We live in a world where someone can speak on YouTube, like I am now, make money from them speaking on YouTube, feeding into a need that you need, how to make money, how to be successful, how to be rich. You're all watching that. That's what YouTube does. It puts the video with the search that you're looking for. It feeds the animal. And he makes money out of that and then tells you stuff you don't even understand. Proof, we did our poll. And then you go and buy the very thing that he told you is good, even though you didn't know what it was or even understand it. Proof, evidence here this morning. Watch back my show earlier and you'll see this is all fact. So what does that tell you about the state of mind and the way we are trading now and investing and what we're doing and how we're influenced by YouTube? So I went to the trouble and built this studio, far exceeding what I needed to do to promote and do my shows. But I wanted to show you that I care about my audience, that I will deliver the best service, the best product. It's like Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce was famous for saying how good can we make the car? How much better can we make it? With Ford, it's how cheap we can make it. For me, it's how good I can make it. How honest and real. This is my real money, my real trades. So I can grow the best YouTube channel in the world. The most honest, real YouTube channel in the world where people get real advice, real support. This isn't financial advice, but this is my experience shared by some of the greatest traders that I know, some of the greatest angel investors that I know who join me live every day from my show. So we can share with you and expose this nonsense. How many of you watch certain YouTubers who talk about Bitcoin regularly? And every day they tell you, today we're talking about Bitcoin. Like it's a surprise. The whole channel is about Bitcoin. And they say, I can see signs on the charts that it's going to go up this week. And the week comes and it doesn't go up. And you forget the pain. And next week they tell you the same story and you're watching again. Because we do. If you think about a woman who has childbirth, she forgets how much it hurt. She knows it hurt, but she forgets it. She only remembers the good stuff. Well, YouTube is exactly the same. People on YouTube are exactly the same. They'll say the same story over and over again. Well, you've seen me cry on my show. You've seen me lose money. You've seen me in margin. You see me out of margin. Everything you see here is real and genuine all the time. Because that's what I do. Life isn't always great. It isn't always what you want it to be. It isn't always clickbait and watch this because it's all great news. I had someone come in today and ask me. They said to me, give me something positive with SPCE. I'm invested in SPCE. I have shares in it. And it's great. And it's going to be great end of the year. But right now, there's nothing great to say. So I'm not going to say it. But I'm still in it and I believe in it. That's all I can tell you. That should be more than you need to know anyway. Because my own money's in it. But I feel it's important to be said that you listen to these people on YouTube telling you stuff for the only reason to serve their own ends, whether it's watch the video because I make money from my video. Do you know some of the big YouTubers, I'm not going to name them, they make on average of $10,000 a video. I make pennies because the majority of my videos are live. I go live for a reason because it's about a community. It's about bringing people together. It's about supporting people. It's about telling the truth. Making money is making videos. This is a video I'm making for you now. This video might do well or might not. I don't know. It's not particularly clickbaity. It's just the truth. And nobody wants the truth. You just want what you want to hear. Well, I won't do that on my channel. So I do invest in Bitcoin. I do have crypto. But I don't listen to anybody on YouTube, which is kind of contradictory because I'm on YouTube. But I'm not telling you what to do. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. But I know one thing. I can't predict tomorrow, today, or the future. A well-balanced, calm portfolio built upon my own money that I've earned myself over years. I'm not borrowing any money. I don't use margin currently. I have learned from that mistake. And I'm investing my own money with my own research and my own knowledge. And many of those people are on my show sharing their real opinions because it's their real money and their real trades. And we're not influencing anybody for anything because no one actually knows. Unlike main assets like Apple or Microsoft or Tesla, very unlikely those companies will go to zero. Why? Because they have physical property. They have their cars for sale, their properties, their buildings, their assets, and so on and so forth. Bitcoin only has, all crypto, only has your belief and your faith. You remember Michael Saylor live at the Florida event left the stage by saying, "Do not sell your Bitcoin." Is this the biggest Ponzi scheme in the history of the world? When we proved today, without a shadow of a doubt, that my members who watch my show today admitted to not knowing all of what he says, but yet were influenced enough to buy it. If I was able to tell you stuff you didn't know anything about and made no sense to you, but still managed to sell it to you, would I be the greatest con artist in the history of the world ever? I just leave you with that thought. I think it's worth thinking about as you digest all what you hear about crypto and any investing schemes. Live on my show here, I will never sell you anything. I simply offer you my time and my support. I have a membership plan. You can be a member of my YouTube channel to receive perks and benefits far more than you pay for. My members will say 20 to 30 times back. That's what I do for people. That's what I do. But I don't sell you a training program. I don't do anything. I give you free cash back on things that I get money from because people give me money and I give it back to you. I'm here to help you. I believe the best way to grow a YouTube channel is to give the people what they need, not what they think they want. Take care of yourselves and each other.